Our person of the week. He has wowed the world time and again with his bold inventions, and this week he did it again. After months of anticipation and build-up, Apple CEO Steve Jobs took the wraps off the iPad. What struck us is that millions of us own something he has designed, yet most of us know next to nothing about this very private man.
When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right."
Most people know this much, that in this California garage in 1976, Steve Jobs built the brains of the Apple computer. What you may not know about Steve Jobs is this. He was adopted by working-class parents, dropped out of college, followed a guru, became a Buddhist and a vegetarian, and he still worships Bob Dylan. By his mid-20s, he was a Silicon Valley wunderkind and a mini mogul.
The penalty for failure for going and trying to start a company in this valley is non-existent.
Jobs founded Apple, but he was also then fired by Apple, losing out in a round of corporate infighting.
It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life.
He started another company, which Apple later bought. And so Jobs was then back at Apple, older and wiser, but still plotting revolution. Lots of them.
Thank you. Most people are happy to deliver one revolution. Steve's delivered at least 4.
From the early Apple computer to the Macintosh computer. And then, oh yeah, he bought Pixar, now owned by Disney, which owns ABC. And then, of course, the iPod and the iPhone.
The reason Steve's different than a lot of people in the technology world is that he thinks in real life.
This is a guy where innovation lightning just seems to strike again and again and again. He delivers devices that are not just function, but objects of deep desire.
And so when this man who has become a cultural icon...
Lisa, how would you like to work for Apple?
Would I ever?
A man whose company just posted a huge profit during a bad recession. When he was diagnosed with cancer, the entire business community held its collective breath.
Every time he takes a sip of water, I think people are wondering, is Steve okay? Because he is one of the great geniuses of business history. I mean, he's our Thomas Edison.
Now, this mysterious mogul is trying to spark his latest revolution.
We think we got the goods. We think we've done it. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart.
And so we choose Steve Jobs. He went from the garage to the pinnacle of technology.